Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for this week's video on how to spot fraudulent email traffic.
The prevalence of bots and fraudulent traffic has increased significantly over the last few years, making it more difficult for advertisers to hit their goals.
Today we'll cover how to spot fraudulent traffic, what it is, and how to deal with it in your partnerships.
And if you haven't already done so, which you should have, hit the subscribe button below so you get notified every time we publish a new video.
So first off, what is fraudulent traffic? So fraudulent email traffic is the practice of deceivingly representing traffic, being clicks, impressions, sales, with the goal of the affiliate earning commissions, earning money from those sales, from those clicks. Some examples of blatant fraudulent traffic that should spark some red flags in your business, whether it's a brand new affiliate you're working with or a network that maybe just brought on a new affiliate. These big bullet points are what you're going to want to look out for. Number one, a large number of initial sales with no upsells. If your upsell is working, you should have at least like 1 or 2 sales come in for that upsell. So always check that your upsell is working first before you kind of blame any kind of affiliate for fraudulent traffic. But it is a red flag when you have a lot of initial sales and no upsell sales. The same goes for a large number of sales within minutes or seconds of each other. You want to make sure that these are legitimate sales coming into your business from legitimate traffic sources, and the customers themselves are from places that you know and trust. Another example of fraudulent traffic that's pretty common is a spike in returns from a single affiliate or traffic source. And it could be returns, refunds, chargebacks. Ryan and I coach people all the time on how to vet affiliates, and we will link out to some of those resources in the description below. But always be prepared whenever you first start working with a new affiliate to really keep an eye on their traffic in the beginning to make sure that it's quality traffic. And additionally, a spam house or blacklisting notification on your domains is a major red flag. And then obviously we talked about a large number of sales, initial sales with no upsell sales. What about a large number of clicks with no sales? You always want to, again, double check that your offer is converting, it's working well with a test credit card or even a real credit card. And if that's the case and you're still seeing a ton of clicks and no sales, it could be that you're experiencing bot traffic, which we'll get into now. What is a bot? So we talked about a large number of clicks with no sales. Bots are for short a robot. It's also called an internet bot. It's basically a computer program that operates as an agent for a user or other program to stimulate human activity, like a click or an open of an email. Bots are not human, they're robots, but they can be automated to do human activity, which is kind of scary. There are good bots and there are bad bots. Good bots consist of email security bots, firewalls, and information gathering bots. These bots open every email, click on all of the links. They're really protecting their clients from things like malware, phishing, scammy content. But the bad news is that even good bots can be a little bit bad. They're really annoying in terms of deliverability, and acquisition marketers kind of scratch their heads when it comes to the good bots, because even though that they don't necessarily hurt you or your subscribers, they do hinder your deliverability and your ability to market to your subscribers. Then you have bad bots, which are exactly that. They're really bad. Bad bots spread malware. Malware is a software that's designed to disrupt, damage, or gain access to your computer system. It's essentially a virus, and it can spread around to your email list. So this is no bueno. It's pretty hard to spot bots. I've already explained what they are, but I do have a couple of tips for spotting bots and really separating the good ones from the bad ones. So if you're doing any kind of CPC marketing, CPL marketing, pay attention to this. The 3 main clues that you're dealing with bots. Number 1, the bot is overactive, meaning it's opening all your emails, clicking all your emails. That particular email address is overactive. That's probably a bot. Clue number 2, the bot is associated with an email address that's coming through multiple IP addresses. So ISPs like AOL, Yahoo, and Verizon are subpar and should be a red flag. ISPs like Gmail, Outlook, Hotmail, and MSM are fairly secure, so I wouldn't necessarily worry about that. And then clue number 3, the bot opens, clicks, or opts in, and it doesn't have one of those major ISP domains like I suggested. That's a little bit about bots, how to spot them, what they are, the good versus the bad, and what exactly fraudulent traffic is. Now Ryan's gonna jump into really how to mitigate and hold accountable your affiliates who send you fraudulent traffic. Take it away, Ryan.
How to mitigate fraudulent traffic. First off, when you suspect fraudulent traffic or you know fraudulent traffic's there, the first thing you should do is cut off their links or account as soon as possible. And by cutting it off, a lot of platforms, you can actually pause an account. It's not necessarily canceling it, but you can pause it while you do a little investigating to see what is the problem. Is it truly fraud? So number one, you want to pause or cut off those links right away. Secondly, you want to notify your direct report. It could be the boss, the CEO, a director, whoever is your direct report, notify them right away, because this could be very urgent and could potentially hurt the business. You're going to want to pause or hold any payouts until the issue is actually resolved and your affiliates are accountable. How to start that process is you warn the affiliate. Ideally, you want to get them on the phone. If that doesn't work, get them on or send them an email. Send them an email, get them on the phone, but you have to have an open and honest communication with that affiliate. If for some reason they are not willing to speak to you, get you on the phone, that's a big red flag. At times, affiliates can get fraudulent traffic without that affiliate actually knowing for some reason. So if they are a good affiliate, they're going to get on the phone with you, they're going to respond, and they're going to be very open and try to find a resolution to this issue. And also ask them, do they know of the issue? They might be aware of it as well, or you might be bringing it to their attention the first time. We also want to try to find a resolution. We want to work with that affiliate to find how can we stop that fraudulent traffic from happening, and in the future, how can we also prevent it? We want to find a resolution before we unpause or make their account active again or send any payouts to them. We also want to mitigate fraudulent traffic as much as possible in real time and in the future. The best thing we can do is look at your stats every single day. And say that one more time because it's very important, and a lot of affiliate managers, a lot of people in our industry don't do this. They only look at the stats after, 4 or 5 days or casually when someone requests a report. So I'm going to say it again. Look at your stats, your affiliate stats every single day. This is especially important if you have a new affiliate who's doing volume or a new network that's doing volume. You want to look at these stats every single day because you're going to notice any of those key items that Megan pointed out. You want to look for any abnormalities. If you're seeing anything weird or fishy, definitely flag that account. You can talk to your direct report, make note of it. If it looks like something could be fraudulent, you can always pause an account. But definitely it warrants further investigation. Also, if there's a large sudden jump in traffic from any new partners that you're not familiar with, that could potentially be a red flag too. With most affiliates that you bring on and you're going to know roughly the volume they're going to do. And if they're doing a campaign, they're going to be doing ads, you're going to know that ahead of time and you're going to expect that jump in traffic. But if you see an affiliate you've never really heard of and has a sudden spike, they've gone from no sale or one sale here, and all of a sudden 20, 30, 300 sales, you definitely want to take a look at that. That's it for now on how to spot and manage and mitigate fraudulent traffic. Hopefully you love these videos. Hit subscribe. We'll talk to you next week.